Yes, I'm here in a warehouse in Port Elizabeth where the Hawks have just unveiled the huge seizure of over 700 million rands worth of cocaine. This is what they say is the second biggest cocaine bust that they've had in the country in the past 3 years. I'm now joined by Lieutenant General Godfrey Lebeya, who's going to give us more details about what happened in the bust. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Can you give us details of how did this bust go down? When was the cocaine seized?
The cocaine was seized yesterday. We have been working on the information regarding the possible concealment of cocaine since the 27th of December. So we have been constantly working on it. And then yesterday we decided that when the ship dock in, we have got to go and conduct the search. And then after the search of no less than 3,669 containers, we were able to go to the right container. And this is how we confiscated the cargo.
Now, there was different countries involved. Can you tell us how many countries are involved and where did you get the tip-off from?
What I can reveal is that we have been working with our colleagues from Brazil, which is a destination where this container was loaded. We are also working with our colleagues where the consignment was destined. So various countries were involved. From Brazil, it docked in South Africa. We know that from South Africa, it was going to Singapore. From Singapore, it would have ended in India, which is where we believe that the consumption was supposed to take place.
Was there any arrests made?
At this stage, there is no arrest made because, as you will understand, the cartels will not necessarily be part of the ship that is only taking cargo from one country to the other. They will be waiting outside. So that is where now the investigation need to continue so that we deal with them wherever they happen to be.
What now happens with the investigation?
The investigation is going to continue. In South Africa, what we are going to be doing is that we are going to let our forensic science laboratory assess this commodity that has been seized. And then after that examination, they will be able to produce reports. These are reports in terms of Section 212 of the Criminal Procedure Act. And they will obviously be keeping samples of this consignment. The rest of the consignment shall have to be disposed of so that they do not come to affect any of the innocent civilians.
And just finally, what has happened to the ship?
The ship is like a mode of transport. It is carrying more than 3,600 containers. So it's not containers from one company. So various companies will, when they need to post their cargo, to transport their cargo from one country to the other, utilize this ship. This ship itself was to offload about 60 containers in South Africa, and from there it was to load on more than 60 containers. So it is a mode of transport that is being utilized. So in terms of the information that we had and the understanding, we knew that it is not the company that is involved. Otherwise, we shall have done something about the ship itself.
Thank you so much for speaking to us, Lieutenant General.
Thank you very much.
As we just heard, the investigation will continue. This is an investigation that crosses borders, it crosses continents, and the cocaine in South Africa will be destroyed so that it doesn't hit our streets.
Quite a fascinating story there. Our reporter Sandy McCowen reporting to us live from Port Elizabeth.